It's October, and that means Festival of the Lost is coming back in Destiny 2 in time for Halloween. Bungie dropped some info this week in preparation for the event going live on the 6th of October until the 3rd of November, which will take us up to the cusp of Destiny 2 Beyond Light. So the following is a preview of Festival of the Lost 2020. Bungie released a trailer for the event, so first of all, let's check out that trailer.
Hello again. Lots has happened since we last met, Make the most of this time while you have it. Tomorrow is uncertain, but we always have today.
Festival of the Lost is a time for Guardians to indulge their sweet tooth, don irreverent masks and celebrate the memories of those we've lost. Pyramid ships loom, Europa awaits and the darkness beckons. But for now, we've got to return to the tower, grab some candy and remind yourself what you're fighting for. Basically, Festival of the Lost is Destiny 2's Halloween event and it's kicking off next week. The Haunted Forest is open once again, and this time the Spider wants a bargain for your cooperation. So you got to meet up with him and line your pockets with cipher decoders and then race the clock within the dark corridors of the Haunted Forest. Keep your wits about you and there may be more than one treasure chest waiting for you at the end. And this year, Bungie has added 5 chests to the end of the activity for 5 times the loot. The Haunted Forest started out life as the Infinite Forest, an activity tied to Mercury and Osiris, and it's a kind of horde mode with bosses at the end in an ever-changing landscape. To open the chest, you're going to need some cipher decoders. Talk to Spider to get started and they will drop for you by playing any of your favourite activities across the solar system, similar to Umbral engrams. So we've got the Braytech Werewolf and the Horror Story auto rifles, and they're both going to be rewarded from these chests, and each has a new perk combination to hunt for. A new exotic Sparrow, Ship and Ghost are all wrapped up and ready for your collection. There's also new Triumphs to unlock too, new masks to wear, and more chances to get that perfect roll with new perk possibilities on the Braytech Werewolf and the Horror Story auto rifle. The Braytech Werewolf and the Horror Story are coming back for another season, having been the prizes for the last 2 Festival of the Lost events. So the Braytech Werewolf is a legendary kinetic auto rifle, it's a precision frame auto, and the weapon's recoil pattern is much more predictably vertical. This one also has a chance to roll with multi-kill clip, so reloading grants increased damage based on the number of rapid kills made beforehand. So the perks in the API at the moment seem to have a bug and they're indicating rolls that aren't possible, so you need to check back in maybe a week or so. And as for the Horror Story, that is a legendary kinetic auto rifle as well, so this one is a precision frame too, but this one can roll with Rampage, so kills with the weapon temporarily grant increased damage and that stacks up to 3 times. So I don't think 450 auto rifles are all the rage in the meta right now, but you never know what's going to happen in the future, so it may be worth grabbing 1 or 2 of these rolls. If you have got these weapons before, what you can do is pull them out of your collections at the moment and you can get really good rolls. So if you have picked up these weapons, either the Braytech Werewolf or the Horror Story, I recommend going into your collections, pulling out a roll at the minute, because if you pull one out of your collections at the moment, you're going to get the Masterwork version and it's not going to be sunset until the end of Season 15. And it's going to have a max power of 1360. And I think this is a little bit of a bug before the Festival of the Lost event starts, so make sure if you have picked up those weapons, go to your collections now and pull out those really good rolls of these weapons and make sure you got the best version of this weapon in case that meta shifts. There are also new masks available this year, as well as some favourites from the past. So Eva has got a Masquerader helmet, which you can apply to your mask as ornaments before you head out into the world to start stockpiling your candy. The mask mods for the Haunted Forest also returned from last year's event, so it's super important, much like in real life now, to wear your mask for Festival of the Lost. You need to wear this when you go into the Haunted Forest. Embody the spirit of the festival with a new line of spooky universal armour ornaments. For the hunters, we got werewolves, for the warlocks we got vampires, and for the titans we got zombies. So the new ornaments look really cool, perhaps with the hunters looking the best. There's also 3 triumphs for opening chests in the Haunted Forest. Once you finish off the required triumphs, you'll be able to trade in some of your candy for mummified exotic sparrow, you've got a ship and a ghost as well. So by finishing the wrapped and ready triumph required to get the exotic ghost, that also unlocks the ability to purchase the Restless Shell ghost pin through Bungie Rewards. And speaking of Bungie Rewards, Bungie also have a terrifying new emblem available for free if you finish the initial quest during Festival of the Lost. Well, that's the gist of it, but here's a quick few notes that may answer some of the questions that you have. So the minimum power to enter the Haunted Forest is 750. You can hold up to 25 cipher decoders before you need to open some chests in the Haunted Forest. There's going to be earnable masks and masks available for Silver and Bright Dust 2. Any triumphs involving the masks do not require masks from Eververse, and bounties will return from last year and will once again offer Bright Dust. All new Eververse items will be available for both Silver and Bright Dust, except for the 1-inch punch finisher that will be available for Silver only, and the toothbrush is still a toothbrush. Well, let me know what you think down in the comments of Festival of the Lost, and are you going to take part in the event, and which ornaments and items are you going to pick up? Well, that's it for this preview of Festival of the Lost 2020, and thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out these other videos on the channel. Thanks again, I'll see you in the next video.